What's up guys, Adam here with another home improvement video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a little bit about and how to install this MyQ smart garage hub that's made by Chamberlain. But before I get into all of that, if you're new to the channel and you like how-tos and do-it-yourself type videos for around your home, then consider hitting that red subscribe button down below. And if you find the information in this video to be helpful to you, let me know by leaving a comment down below and also giving the video a thumbs up. So this is another one of those smart home devices I've been looking forward to getting and installing. It has some pretty cool features, one of which is if you're away from the house and if you've ever been away from your home and wondered, did I close the garage? You can actually go into the app and take a look at whether or not the door is in fact open or closed. And if you find that it is open, you can then at that time close the garage door from no matter where you are. You can also set up notifications be sent to your phone anytime that the garage door opens or closes. And this can be handy if you've got kids that come home from school and the way that they gain access to the house is through the garage. You would then get a notification when the kids get home that the garage door went up and went back down, therefore letting you know that they made it home safely. And of course you can use this for a bunch of other things as well. You can also set it up with Amazon if you're comfortable with that, to where Amazon actually is able to open the garage as well and put your packages in the garage for you. You also are able to go into the app and set up permissions for friends, family, or whoever it is that you're wanting to have access to the garage. As long as they have the app downloaded, you give permission and they're able to operate your garage as well. So maybe this comes in handy if you're out of town, you have a dog sitter, and they would then, if they have permission in the app to get in, they'd be able to gain access very easily, and you would get a notification letting you know that the dog sitter was there to take care of your dog. You can also set up schedules to where the garage door automatically closes at the same time every single day. So let's go ahead and take a look at everything that comes in this box. After we get done taking a look at everything, we'll go ahead and then start with the installation instructions. All right, so this is everything that comes in the box. This is the Wi-Fi hub and basically the brains. This is what connects to the internet and also sends the signal to the garage door to open and close. This is the door sensor that lets the Wi-Fi hub know whether or not the door is open or closed, and it is operated with a battery. Over here is a mounting bracket and some screws and anchors. This will be used to mount the Wi-Fi hub up around your garage door opener. And of course, this is an electrical cord to power the Wi-Fi hub. It also comes with a quick start guide that just kind of goes over the items that come with this and some very brief instruction. Most of your instruction is actually going to come from the app, and it will walk you through each step by step once you've got it installed. And it also comes with this sticker here for those of us that don't realize that it is bad for children to walk underneath of a closing door. So this is some CYA stuff that I think they have to include, but in case you didn't know, it is bad for kids to walk underneath of a closing garage door. So now that we know all of that, we can go ahead and get started with the installation. All right, so starting out, we're really just going to be working on getting this connected to the app. And so the first thing we need to do is plug it into any outlet. It does not need to be plugged into the outlet where you're going to be mounting it at. All right, so now that we see this blue blinking light on the app, we will click yes. And now it is looking for the Wi-Fi hub. All right, so now it found the device and we'll just click on that. Now you will pick which internet you want to use. And now we have successfully connected our device to the Wi-Fi network. Now we need to connect the device to the garage door opener. So one of the first things we need to do once the device is connected to the Wi-Fi is we need to take the door sensor and pull this tab out of the door sensor. Next, we need to push this button on the bottom to get a red LED light. So the next steps will connect the door sensor with the smart garage hub. So we should see a bright light that flashes in the middle of the smart garage hub. Push and release the button on the bottom of the door sensor again. And there's the light. So now the door sensor is now paired with the smart garage hub. All right, so the next step, we will now go mount this door sensor. All right, so now we can take our door sensor and we can mount it to the door. It has to be on the top row of the door, and it can either be on the left or right sides of the door itself. All right, so to mount the door sensor to the door, it did come with some adhesion strips that go up here on the top and then also the bottom of the door sensor itself. So we'll go ahead and remove one side of the adhesion strip and place them in those places. So once you've got it pushed down into place with the word top facing up, of course, just push down on it firmly for about 30 seconds so that that adhesive can make a good bond with the door. For this next step, we're going to get the garage door opener to connect to the smart hub itself. We do this by pushing on the learn button quickly, and then the smart hub will then pair up with the garage door opener. Now, while we wait for it to connect to the garage door opener, one thing I wanted to point out is that not all garage door openers are compatible with this hub, and in that case, it would only be able to tell you whether the door is open or closed. But if you're sure that your garage door opener is compatible and it's giving you this error saying that that's all you're going to be able to do, then just try it again to get it to learn it. I had to do it a couple of times before it actually did then learn the smart hub to the garage door. And now it is paired with the garage door. We can now mount the hub to the ceiling, and we're going to do this by finding an area around the garage door opener. So we'll take our mounting bracket and we'll put it up on the ceiling where we want this to be placed, and then you'll take your pen or pencil as it's mounted up against the ceiling and put it into the holes and mark the holes where we're going to be drilling to put the screws. Now that the holes are drilled, we can insert the anchors that came with the kit. Now we can take the mounting bracket and the screws that came with the kit and screw it into the anchors. Now we can take the hub and slide it onto the mounting bracket. Now that the hub is in place, we can plug in the plug for the hub, and any of your excess wire can be wrapped up around the Wi-Fi hub itself. So right now the garage door is open. On the screen it's showing that it's open. We're going to go ahead and close the garage door. And when we do this, the hub itself, when you do this, it should give out a warning signal. You'll be able to hear it. It's trying to let you know that the garage door is going to be closing. And there will also be a light that is blinking as well, also letting you know that it's going to be closing. So let's go ahead and close it now. There's the beeping and the light going. All right, guys, so that's pretty much all there is to installing this smart garage door opener hub. It really wasn't too difficult, as you saw, and was not very time consuming at all either. All of the functions and the features of this that I talked about earlier, they all work really great. Everything has been working exactly like it should. If I had one complaint, it would just be that after I initially set this up and went through all the steps with you, I was finding every once in a while that the door sensor was not relaying the information to the hub that the door was actually closed when it was. So this was causing some issues for sure. So the only thing I found that was fixing it permanently was to delete the hub from the app and then go through all the steps again and relearn it with the garage door opener and the door sensor as well. And ever since I did that, everything's been working flawlessly. So it's really come in handy a few times, and after using it for a while, it's really been doing exactly what you would expect it to. So I hope you found this video to be helpful and informative. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment down in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, of course, leave me a comment as well. And also consider giving the video a thumbs up. And if you like how-tos and do-it-yourself type videos for around your home like this one, then consider hitting that red subscribe button so you don't miss any of my new videos I have coming out on a weekly basis. And I've got a bunch of videos I've already done in the past that are there for you to go check out now. So I hope to see you in the next video.